Okay,
got
Pisces. Pisces sun, moon, and ascendant. And if you have lots of aspects of Pisces, listen up. This is for October. Okay, Pisces. Pisces. Well, let's see here. I think you've been working in an environment where it's really not your sacred job. It's profane. It probably gives you what you want financially, allows you to live a life of at least, having food and rent paid and all of that stuff. But I think that deep inside your soul, you need a job that really speaks to your soul. You need one that, your spiritual energy is vibing with, okay? You need that kind of a thing. You need to be doing what you feel passionate about and what you feel creatively connected to. I think that moving into a new direction with your workplace might be a little bit difficult for you to do, but it is in the back of your mind. And what you're going to do when you grow up kind of thing. Okay? I think that's playing a big part. But you do need to be more creatively involved in whatever job it is that you're doing. In your relationship place, you have the 9 of Swords and the 4 of Wands in reverse and 10 of Swords above. 9 of Swords. So this and 6. This tells me that you're really not in a relationship that you've been hoping for. I'll say it that way. And if you are in a relationship that you have loved the person, I think something's happening, something's changing in that relationship, and you're kind of just making the best of it, and probably not being completely honest about how you think and feel either. It could be that if you're in a relationship with someone, you guys are not communicating properly, and your sexual or sensual relationship is not vibing in the same vibration. That is for sure. Right?
Hopefully not too much of the vibration.
Go ahead and speak up.
Especially if your romantic relationship isn't gaining any traction right now, I might suggest that you really let some of the things that are bothering you on other levels come out, because that could be making the situation and the narrative in your mind, and you're not allowing yourself to go to that place of your sexuality. So especially if you don't feel like you're being attended to in the way that you need to, make sure you take this time of hiatus, if you will, to really discuss the problems. Maybe that'll actually help some of the other ones too.
Yeah. I think one of the things that you have found in relationships is you need to be nurtured. You need to be inspired. You need to be cuddled. You need to be loved. You need a physical expression of love, Pisces. That's really important to you. You need physical expression of love. And I think if you're not in a relationship that's giving you what you need on that level, you're going to feel it. And you're going to feel like you want to withdraw, like you don't want to be a part of it. What you want in love. Maybe you're not looking for the right kind of thing. Maybe you need to resolve certain situations that you're living in. Maybe there needs to be those conversations where truth is being spoken, right? You may want to move, but you cannot because of money. You could be feeling very rejected, or maybe you have felt rejection from a fatherly figure, and that needs to be spoken about, communicated. There could be more than one opportunity as far as love goes in the coming days. I think that there's a very dynamic, or you are either a very dynamic woman that men really like, but you often find men that take advantage of you. If you're a male, I would say you're a very dynamic and handsome male, and again, women take advantage of you too. So you need to be really careful about that, of people taking advantage of you, taking advantage of your kindness, taking advantage of your dreaminess. Okay, so be mindful of that. I'm going to say that there is a water sign. If you are a Pisces male, let's say, I'm going to say that you're going to run into or meet up with a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, and they're going to help you with your with your sadness. They're going to help you with that. Maybe they're a friend. Maybe they're a potential, partner. If you are a female, you're going to meet a male who is probably a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer that will help you deal with some of your heartache as well. The thing is, around your workplace, you could be letting go of something. Maybe you got involved with something that you don't really like, and you might be letting go of it. The Devil card is in reverse, and the Four of Pentacles is in reverse, so it's a letting go. Trying to walk into something new, but it's not really working out, or maybe you feel as if you're torn.
Sun card and the Four of Swords in reverse up in the top of your reading here. The Sun card in your space of wisdom, this is telling me to make sure you allow yourself to focus on the positive things, even though not everything is terribly positive around the situation at this moment. It might be really important that you focus on what is. Because I think your time of rest is going to end. And I think your time of action is coming. And I think that in some ways you might not be fully ready for it. And you better put your energy into becoming ready for it. And especially with that Empress energy beneath it in reverse, if there's any part of that sacred feminine energy that you're not paying enough credit to, I suggest you start now. I suggest you start putting as much love as you humanly possibly can into your next steps. Like, stop looking at the negative, focus on the positive. And I swear to God, I'm like a broken record with that stuff, because if everybody could just focus a little bit more on the positive energy that they have to offer the situation, there would be more positive energy available for everybody.
Yep. So there will be some movement. I do think there's some issues in your relationship. Hopefully there'll be some good discussion that'll help with that. And like I said, you may be attaching to someone else to help you through the relationship blues that I'm seeing there. And like I said, with the work environment, you may have to cut your ties somewhere in order to focus on something. And as far as your, let's say, your health, I'm going to say you're just overworked, not enough of a focus. Taking a bit of a break might be helpful. Re-evaluating your stance where you're at and moving forward, I think, is the best bet. But you definitely have some good cards here in terms of pulling it all together in the long run. So,
and that's a wrap for this evening, I think.